Alright, Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAdah. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and Shalom to the mighty who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foreign captivity. This is Brother Kawako coming at you with no lesson. Quick lesson, actually, probably, most likely. Basically, I was thinking, I swear to flow through the Spirit, actually, and, you know, it's very important to, I actually did a lesson on this not too long ago, but it's very important to be what's the word? Lower yourself to as a baby in the Spirit, alright? And what I mean by that is, I believe it's 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21, where it says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk. What that means is, or maybe it's 2 Peter, but what it means is, don't be so quick to act as if you know everything, okay? And the thing is that that can be hard, because what we are used to in society is no one can ever tell you, hey, you're wrong, you shouldn't be doing this, that's this, and the third, and whatnot, because oftentimes people get embarrassed whenever someone tells you, you know, you're in the wrong, or you're doing something wrong, and so on and so forth. So as a result of that, just something to kind of be aware of, and because the thing is, as the scriptures say, that the meek shall inherit the earth. All right, I believe it's earth or kingdom. Slakia, if I miss some of the wording, but basically, the humble, those that are lowly, all right. And that's another precept. What was it? Damn, I don't know why I'm missing it, but the lowly, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. That's basically it. So those that are at the lowest of the low, all right, they're going to be swapped to the top in the kingdom of heaven. All right, when Yahawadah returns, it's going to be our turn. It's going to be our time to, you know, to strive, to prosper, all right? We're not going to be striving anymore, all right? This is the thing you have to acknowledge and, you know, remember, be patient. As the scriptures say, I think it's in Sirach chapter 2, where it says, I think it's 1 through 10, where it says, you know, take cheerful, whatever is put upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate, okay? When the Lord is putting us through these trials and tribulations, you know, you just have to be like, okay, you know what, I get it, you know. And sometimes, you know, you might deserve it, all right. Sometimes you might have done something, and, you know, the Lord is, you know, punishing you, you know, it's basically like putting the belt on you and stuff like that. That's basically the best way to kind of think about it, all right. And you have to understand that sometimes when you're going through certain things, it might be hard to deal with and to take, all right, initially, but, you know, you have to understand that the Lord could do so much more, so much worse, okay? So it's important that whatever you are, whatever you're going through, just accept that, you know what, I know that things aren't looking good. I know that I'm going through some hard times and whatnot, but I just need to be patient, because this is not looking good. But regardless of the fact that it's not looking good, I know that the Lord got me. Psalms. Let me get these, and then I'm gonna go. Where the hell? Oh, there. Psalms 37:24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Another one, let me get this, Sirach chapter 2, verse, and it really just goes all the way down. Sirach, I'll just read the whole thing. Sirach chapter 2, verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Basically, expect hardships to come onto you, all right? So while you're expecting hardships to come to you, yes, you should also expect people to, talk down on you and treat you like you're nothing, all right? And that's not to say that you acknowledge or you accept that you are nothing, because, well, yes and no. What I mean by yes is, yes, we should acknowledge that we are nothing, because we are nothing without YAHAWASHI. And that's point blank period. Even though the Lord made Israelites to be the greatest out of all the nations, we are nothing without YAHAWASHI, and we've only been able to do stuff simply because YAHAWASHI was the one that interfered and made it so that things happen. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me get this and then I'll come back to this. Joshua chapter 10, verse 11. And it came to pass, as they fled from before Israel, and were in the going down to Beth Horon, that the Lord cast down great stones from heaven upon them unto Azekah, and they died, and they were more which died with hailstones than they whom the children of Israel slew with the sword. Basically, the Lord had interfered in a war that involved the Israelites, and the Lord killed more of those the enemy soldiers than the Israelites killed with their swords. So the Lord was directly involved and directly interfered. So that's why I said we're nothing without YAHAWASHI. The only reason why we're able to prosper or to have something good happen to us because YAHAWASHI directly interferes to make things work out for us. Okay, so yes, be lowly. Be humble. Maybe not be lowly, but be humble in the things that you do, because at the end of the day, we can't do anything without YAHAWASHI. Continuing on, back in Sirach chapter 2, verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. You want to be helped. You want the Lord to deliver you, improve our situation at the last moment. Next, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Basically, whatever is put upon you, just endure. Endure, basically. Okay? And it says gold is tried in the fire. So we're going to be put in the fire, all right? And, we're going to be, things are going to go well for us. Because when our quality is proven, then that's when, okay, we're good, everything's good. There's no more there's no more after that. All right? In verse 10, we'll end it up here. Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Exactly. So just that's the end it off there. Trusting the Lord. We're never going to be forsaken. You don't never have to worry about the Lord abandoning you to suffer and die. So with that, I pray this is most edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH Hashem, YAHAWASHI Hashem, Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great male son of Badbal, and Shalom.